The orange. Have it for breakfast is vitamin C. So it does start with a weird question. Bear with me. Okay. If what would I get? What would I get if I open an orange in half and squeeze a half of it? I know it's a dumb question. Bear with me. So orange juice, right? And what would I get if I squeeze the other half? Would I have get apple juice? No, right? Orange juice. Okay. So here's the thing. This is a way that I heard Wayne Dyer, in which I heard Wayne Dyer explain to people what happens without under stress and what we actually call ourselves, like our essence. So the reason why you might think this question is dumb, but the reason why it's important is because I'm gonna ask you a second question. What is the first one? And then why is the second one? Why do I get orange juice when I squeeze an orange? And as silly as it sounds, well, a lot of people struggle actually saying it, which is obvious, stating the obvious. Well, it is what it is, right? I can't get out of something, whatever it is not. No. So how does that apply to life? We are very well familiarized nowadays with the concept of stress and stress, which is bad stress, and stress, which is good stress, which is de-stress. But nonetheless, it is stress, and stress has a burden, a price to pay. And yes, there's creativity, and yes, there's a lot of science behind why we needed stress in order to why we need stress in order to perform and to deliver and to grow. But there's also a lot of scientific evidence saying that we actually live nowadays under so much prolonged periods of stress that we're damaging our nervous system. And so then we're wondering later, why did I do that? How did I end up reacting like this? Where did that come from? And why am I kind of losing it? So here's the thing. We are oranges. Sometimes we are sweet oranges. Sometimes we are bitter or sour oranges. The thing is that if I'm not gonna cut it in half, don't worry. If I'm gonna assume that you are a fruit and I'm gonna stress you, I'm gonna squeeze you like a business meeting, a midterm exam, like a meeting someone's parents. Situation stresses you. Well, guess what's gonna come out of you? Whatever you are. And who you are and what you are two different things. What you are, it's linked to a particular moment, how you're feeling, how you're interpreting, which is your paradigm at that time, your paradigm, sorry, at that time, how you feel about what's happening. And many a times we don't control that. Nonetheless, that is the juice that we get. So here we are trying to manage stress without understanding actually the responsibility that we have, but also the importance of pushing away, like finding a permanent solution to those stress factors that are prolonged. I know sometimes we can't move away from them until they are over, but what happens is that if you don't take a step back, what's going to end up happening with your oranges is that they're going to first run out of juice, second, be bittersweet, and third, you're going to think that everything else is responsible. So before you start thinking on how to make yourself sweeter and life sweeter, start thinking what is actually just putting so much pressure on me at this moment in life. What person, what situations, and how do I find a bit of a break so that I can really focus on getting better and just sweetening a little bit my juice and then coming back because those juicers are not going to go away. You are the one who has to deal with them and you are the one who has to walk away from it. So go ahead and find those juicers, fruit processors if you may, and don't try to change the orange. Just stay away from what squeezes you, what it is that it's squeezing you right now, or what's life um what's that life coming up with.